Dopodiché su Trump, ci sono molti.
After that, regarding Trump, well, there are many things I disagree with. I've said it, I reiterate. I think, for example, that the topic of international law is instead something that must be widely defended. I think that when the rules of international law are broken, we are all clearly much more exposed, and so yes, when I disagree I say it, but look, I say it to him, I don't even have no difficulty, and I think if you spoke with my partners you would know this very well too. After that, clearly, this ongoing narrative that I hear Meloni, the distances take say, I didn't understand what is being asked when it is said that Italy must distance itself from the United States, because this is geopolitics, not they are groups, it is geopolitics. In geopolitics, when positions are taken, one is consistent with them. So I think that Italian foreign policy is what President Mattarella has reminded us of a few days ago, saying that the guidelines of our foreign policy are the European Union and the Atlantic Alliance. And so what do? I look for the lights rather than the shadows in my relationship, in the Italian relationship with its European and Atlantic partners, because it is in our interest to strengthen this sphere, which is our sphere of belonging. Is this strategy wrong? Then you have to formalize the alternative for me, you have to tell me what you mean to do. That is, do we need to distance ourselves in the sense that we should leave NATO, close the American bases, break off commercial relations, attack McDonald's, I don't know, what should we do? What should we do otherwise? Clearly, of course I don't agree with everything my partners say. With Trump I agreed on Venezuela, I didn't agree on Greenland, any other name you might bring up here, I'll tell you something on which I agree and something on which I disagree. And if you asked all my partners what they think of what I say, they would tell you that on some things they agree and on some things they don't. It's called defending one's national interest, because the interests of nations don't always overlap perfectly. This is foreign policy, this is geopolitics. Everything else is good for gossip, but geopolitics, in my opinion, is not gossip.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.